What is up? Hopefully, everyone's having an awesome day. So, I'm going to jump right into this and not put any fluff in here for you guys so I can get straight to the point and hopefully help you as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So, what I want to go over today is how to find your target audience with Facebook ads platform so that you can use it for your Facebook ads. So, a little redundant there, but Facebook has audience insights, which enables you to find an audience to target for your Facebook ads. So it's an extremely powerful platform, so you guys don't have to kind of rustle around in the bushes figuring out how to target people. It enables you to target specifically the type of people that you want to target for your Facebook ads. So you can use this for whatever you want to advertise for e-commerce or anything like that. Whatever you're wanting to put ads out there for, there is a target audience for it. So the first thing that you have to do is sign up for a Facebook ads account, which I'm not going to go through that now, but there's other videos I'm sure out there on how to do it. It's pretty easy. So once you sign up for that, then you'll have access to the ads manager. And then once you log into the ads manager through your Facebook account, what you want to do is go up here through the three little dots here, and it'll bring up this window. And then you want to go over to, on the far left, Audience Insights. And this brings us into our our platform, allowing us to pick an audience and target an audience. So the first thing that you want to do is select everyone on Facebook. You don't want to select people connected to your page. A lot of times it's going to be really small and it's not going to give us enough data. I don't really know what circumstance that you'd want to use that. I'm sure bigger companies may use that. So select everyone on Facebook. And then it gives us a lot of parameters here on the left as far as how to target people. So I'm going to go through this. So what I want to do to make it a little bit easier is I'm going to pick a niche to target, and I'm going to kind of show you how this works. So what I would recommend doing is think about your customer. Who's going to buy your item? Where are they? How old are they? Are they male or female or both? Where do they shop? What do they eat? What do they do? So you really should think about that stuff first and make a list of those items first, and then it'll really help you narrow down your target audience here, because this is an extremely powerful platform. There's a lot of data in here, so you want to make sure to be on point with setting up the right target audience for the right customer. So I'm just going to pick a niche of, let's just say, jewelry to make it a little bit easier. That should be a pretty easy thing to target. So here's what I'm going to do is you're going to set the location on the far left. Let's just go United States. Most of the time it's going to be just United States. That's going to be your biggest buyer for e-commerce stuff for the most part. And then you can do age and gender if you'd like. I'm going to pick, let's just do 25 to 45. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. A lot of times people that are less than 25 don't have a lot of extra income. So if you're selling something like expensive jewelry, maybe you want to target people over 25. If I was selling maybe cheap jewelry, I would pick maybe starting at 18 or something like that. But I'm just going to do 25 to 45. Again, you guys have to think about what's best for your target audience. And then I'm going to do just women because most of the time that's who buys jewelry. Now, if it was closer to Christmas, maybe I'd target men too because they're trying to buy gifts. So that's where it can change, and that's where it can get a little bit tricky. But let's just keep it simple. And then here's where it gets really cool. After I do age and gender, you can do interests. So it does allow you to kind of sift through all this stuff and do the drop downs. So you can do, like, say, fitness and wellness, and then bodybuilding, meditation, physical exercise. So that gets, you can spend a lot of time sifting through that. Really, the easiest way to do it is to type in an interest, and then you'll see if it is available. So let me just type in jewelry, and you see it pops up right away. So you can click on jewelry. So that is one of their interests. And you can go in here and pick as many interests as you want. A lot of times people may pick too many things. You want to try and keep your audience fairly broad. And you see how up here it has the audience total 25 to 30 million. That's pretty broad. Maybe try to get that down around 2 to 3 million, because there is a chance that may be too broad. So you want to maybe narrow it down a little bit. So we get that down by picking more interest levels. And then there's other advanced stuff too. So let's see, maybe we sell jewelry that is for people like that are interested in fitness, maybe like little barbells or something like that. I'm just kind of throwing that out. So let's type in fitness and wellness. So you can do fitness and wellness, physical fitness, weight loss, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So let's just do fitness and wellness here. And my actual target audience went up, which is fine. We can narrow it down with other things, as I'll show you. So fitness and wellness. Let's do CrossFit. That'll probably get us down a little bit. Oh, it's still up there. That's fine. All right, so those are our interests. And like I said, I could keep going depending on my target audience and what they're interested in. Another example is, this is just kind of what they're interested in, but another good example is, what do they eat? So if I do Whole Foods, that's another interest level. So this is getting pretty, it's still pretty broad, but it's a very specific audience where they got to hit their jewelry, they're interested in fitness, specifically CrossFit, and they eat at Whole Foods. So you're really narrowing in on a specific customer that you want to target. Also, another cool thing is that I almost forgot about is if you pop over here to page likes. So from these interests that I put in, these are, according to this audience, these are pages that they've liked. All right, so if you look at from websites, all recipes, Ooh La Llama, whatever the heck that is, Pampers, Fabletics, these are other jewelry stuff that they've liked. So these are all pages that they've liked, which is really neat. And you can try to bring these into your interests as well. So if I wanted to bring in Shutterfly, I can pop that over here and see if it'll show up. Which it does. So see how that's over here to the left? So I have CrossFit, Shutterfly, and Whole Foods as well. So this can give you different ideas. So if you just want to pop in one interest and go over here to page likes and kind of see what that brings up, and that'll give you really good ideas for other stuff that maybe your target audience would like. That'd be good for you to target down. And then these are specific pages that they've liked as well, which is some of this stuff's going to be redundant. It just kind of categorizes it up here. And then down here, it's specific pages ranked by the audience. So Saved by the Dress, 1.3 million people follow that. And then the affinity is how well it's related. And then you can click see more and it'll bring up more stuff too. So like I said, it's a great resource to pop in maybe just jewelry and then go over here and see what other pages they like. If you don't know, what are they eating? Where else are they shopping? It'll give you some really good ideas on where to narrow in to find your target audience. And then you can pop it over here. Now, there may be some instances where it doesn't show up in your interests. That's fine. If for whatever reason, Facebook doesn't allow everything to show up, so you'll just have to move on. You may not be able to target it here. When you get over to the ads platform and actually running an ad, there's a chance that you can target it here and then it won't let you target it over there, or vice versa. For whatever reason, I'm not sure why it's set up that way. So just keep that in mind. You may not be able to have everything in here. More than likely, all your interests will show up. A lot of times it's maybe these pages, specific companies you may not be able to target. It's just the way that it's set up. All right, moving on. Once you got all the interests in there, then you can go down to connections. and you can collect people connected to your page or people not connected to your page. More than likely, you want to basically target probably, if anything, both. If you're trying to target new customers, you're going to select people not connected to your page. You don't have to select any of this, but like I said, if you want to try and drive warm traffic, you want to select people connected to your page. Most of us are probably trying to target cold traffic, so you would select people not connected to your page. And then when you go into advanced, this is when it gets even more robust here. So you can select super advanced stuff here to narrow down your target audience. Languages, relationship status, education, work, stuff like that. So relationship status, single, in a relationship, engaged, married. All right, so if I was maybe selling bachelorette stuff or wedding stuff, maybe I'd want to put engaged there, so it allows you to do that, which is really cool. Education, you can select how much education they have. You can select what they do for work. There's all this different stuff that you can select in here to help you narrow down your target audiences more. So for me, if I'm selling expensive jewelry, let's just do college and grad school here, because chances are if they only have a high school education, they're probably not making as much money. Just, not to offend anyone, that's just a perception that's based on statistics. So let's just go with that to narrow down our audience. You see our audience did narrow down a little bit from 30 to 40, and now it's 20 to 25 million. And you can keep going depending on how specific of a target audience you want. That's what's really neat about this. Like I said, I wouldn't go down past, I wouldn't narrow it down past 3 million. You want to keep it around 2 to 3 million or higher. So sometimes maybe your target audience isn't big enough as far as according to your interests. If you're getting like 500,000, 25,000, that's not a big enough audience for Facebook algorithm to work. So make sure you're continuing to go and research your target audience so you can find a big audience to target, so that it's not small. So then once you go through here, and you can use this to brainstorm, but once you go through here and have this audience set up, you can save this audience. So I can go up here and save it, put a name in there, and then it'll save this audience. And then when I go to create an ad, which I'll do another video for how to create an ad, you can select this audience. And just use this audience. Now, mind you, when you're creating an ad, you can do pretty much the same thing. You can do all this stuff within the ad itself. However, this platform is a little bit more robust as far as allowing you to brainstorm, giving you these related companies, related interests to select from so you don't miss anything. So you can do it this way and save it, or you can do the same thing within the ad. Just know that you're really only getting this stuff here on the left. You're not going to get this robust stuff here on the right. And then once I'm ready to go, I save it. And then if you go over here to the three slashes and you click audiences, it will take me to all of my saved audiences that I can use in ads. So these are all saved audiences that I can select from and use when I'm creating ads. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is how you find a target customer, create a targeted audience for whatever it is you want to sell. Just take a step back, think about your buyer. How old are they? Where do they shop at? Are they male or female? How much money do they make? What do they read? All that different stuff, and that will help you narrow down what to select as far as creating a perfect target audience so you can get the most bang for your buck when you create an ad. You want to make sure that your ad dollars are being spent well and that you're getting as many sales and as many buyers as possible. That is the ultimate goal. So hopefully that helps, guys. Tune in next time and I'll show you guys how to create an ad and set that up. Have an awesome rest of your day.